Hello crochet friends and welcome back. We're working on our joy pillow and today is lettering day. So I want to get you started. I want to show you how I've done it. You do not have to do it this way. Work of art, do it your way. Maybe you want just a little piece of joy here, or you want it to cover the whole thing. I mean, whatever size you've done with your chain and single crochets, you just make it yours. But I'm going to show you what I have done, and in case you want to do it this way, or maybe to help you with how you want to place yours. So I took my panel. So this is just one panel. We only need the one. And I took my ruler and I measured 4 inches from the top and I placed a pin. 4 inches from the bottom and placed a pin, and the same on the sides, just to give myself a little centering so I can kind of eye it, see where, I kind of want it to all be in the same area. I didn't want it to be too crooked. Nice rows here, which help us get things kind of straight. But I wanted it to be a little centered on the pillow. I didn't want it too far near the bottom, knowing that, when a pillow sits, sometimes it kind of, folds a little bit there on the bottom. And I wanted it right in the middle is what I'm trying to say. So this is the very middle of my project. I put a pin there too. So that was to help with my visuals, just to help me understand the middle of everything, 4 inches in everything, so I can kind of center things. Then I took my chain. So this is the very beginning of my chain right under here. I took it and I pinned everything the way I wanted it to be. This took me a few times, so please do not think that, oh, you're not doing it right or whatever. I had to adjust it and do it over and over again to get the size I wanted, to get the spacing I wanted, and to use it all. So this is the very end of my chain, and when I was done there, I knotted both tails together, and then I just pulled them through the back of my pillow here, okay? So nobody's gonna see that. It's gonna be on the inside, so we don't even have to worry about it, right? But that way it's out of the way and it's all pulled in. So to attach everything, we discussed glue. It's an option. It might be kind of tricky. I don't know. I mean, unless you wrote it exactly the same and glued it on. I mean, I don't know. Whatever works for you. You do you. I do have this green thread, and I have a little bit of it. I sure hope I have enough. But it's pretty close to the same color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work from the back to the front, and I'm just going to sew every few spaces to attach this on, okay? I'm not going to do every piece, but I'm going to just go along and do little attachments front to back, front to back. This should blend in nicely. So you're going to do short stitches. You don't want to do long ones because then you might see your thread. And I'm going to go around the whole project, all the lettering here, and I'm going to attach it. And that is all we need to do. So where you have, like this is all joined together here, you might need a little bit extra, right? So we're just going to take our time and we're going to place everything just the way you want. We're going to start sewing, and we're going to sew these letters on here, okay? So I'm going to work on mine and you're going to work on yours. When mine is done, I'm just going to, I'll hit play again, you know what I mean? I'll record again for y'all, just so you can see how it's looking without all the crazy pins and everything in it, to understand what it looks like. But don't worry about too messy because it's on the inside of your pillow. Nobody will see it. It's going to be okay. So if you are not a seamstress, which I am not, I do not have that gift. So mine tends to be messy. My knots are messy. Everything is messy. But use a thread that will blend in, and just take your time and don't worry about what's on the back side, okay? You'll be just fine. So take your time, relax, find something good to watch, get a good cup of tea, and start placing your letters on and sew them on there. And we'll meet up at the end and we'll take a look at everything, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do next time, because we are going to need to make some cute little pom-poms for the corners. And then we need to put everything together, and that's it. And our pillow is done. So I'm so excited. So get everything on the way you'd like, okay? And I'll see you in a few minutes with everything attached. Just go slow and take your time and get it on there just the way you want it, because you don't want to have to undo it all and start again. That's why the pinning is so important, because you don't want to have to do it over again. Okay, so I will see you in a few minutes. Here we go. Okay, I have mine all attached. So it did take me a good bit of time. Like, I was trying to take my time on it and, you know, make it all nice and neat and smooth where I could. I wanted, you know, the Y to be nice and smooth on there, and the O is, you know, so many sections. You just kind of want it to look a little bit like your own penmanship, right? So I did the best that I could, and I got everybody secure on there. I'm going to show you the back. Yep, it's a lovely mess. See, I told you, I'm not a seamstress. Like, this is not a strength of mine, and I make knots, like giant knots, because I'm so afraid of everything coming undone, right? You know that, if you've been around here long enough. So it's not too bad, actually. I mean, because like we said, this is on the inside. You don't need to worry about your inside at all. That will be covered up. You won't see that. But this is how it looks when it's all attached. So it's really pretty. I like it. I like doing it this way, and it gives everything kind of like a real personal look to it, because, you know, you've made it the way you want it to. You don't have to use the word joy. You could have said cheers or merry or, you know, whatever you want. But I wanted to show you how to make these and how to attach it on, because it really does personalize your pillows. It makes them nice. So I think it's great. I'm excited about it. I like how it turned out on mine. So that is attaching your lettering, and we are done with this part. So when we meet up next time, we're going to make pom-poms first, and then we're going to attach our pom-poms, and then we're going to attach the two pieces together. We're going to seam these together nice and neat. So I will see you then for that part. But if you're still working on your letters, just take your time. Take your time, make it beautiful, and I will see you next time. Thank you, and have a joyful day.